I want to talk about the special military operation of the Russian Federation. And excuse me guys, it's a little bit cold, so the muscles are frozen, you know. So the special military operation of the Russian Federation that is taking part, or that is occurring in the non-sovereign country of Ukraine. Currently, it's a non-sovereign country led by the actor, wannabe president or leader / dictator Vladimir Zelensky. Not Volodymyr, but Vladimir Zelensky. You can't have it both ways. It's either Michael or Mikhail. It's either John or Juan. You have to choose. So basically, Zelensky visited the White House, the United States, hoping to be supplied with Tomahawk missiles. From that point whereby he started to give a conference, he was not even allowed to give a conference inside the perimeters of the White House. I heard that some insiders stated that things went haywire and it was a screaming contest whereby Trump even told him that if Putin wanted, he could destroy them all. So from that point on, when Zelensky started to give a conference, I could feel it in his voice that he knew that at that moment his time is up. What do I mean by this? Zelensky has been prolonging the conflict. He has been dodging the peace deals because he knows that once there's any type of peace, his own people will get rid of him. So the future outlook for him is bad. And the only person to blame is he himself. He placed himself in this position, and a lot of Ukrainian people who were misled, misguided, led astray, either are suffering, have suffered, and even a lot of people have lost their lives. And that's all in the name of this actor / wannabe president, also known as the dictator, man in the green suit, nowadays in the black suit. So he knows that once any type of peace deal is accomplished, he is done. And by done, I mean he's done. So the fact that he gave a conference without even giving clear points or clear conclusions that yes, we are going to get the Tomahawks, or no, we are not getting the Tomahawks. His answers were vague, they were not having any full stop at the end. This is a clear indication that he knows that going up against the Russian Federation, whether he was to get the Tomahawks or any other high-tech long-range weapon, Russia has and Russia will always have the upper hand, meaning that if they escalate, Russia will always be able to escalate more. So in essence, what I'm trying to say is that he now understands, and I think Trump himself either understood this a long time ago, hence he was always prolonging the sanctions, giving 2 weeks here, 2 weeks there, 2 days here, and then giving threats about supplying Ukraine with Tomahawks. And then when the day came, just as Zelensky was in the air on his flight, he called Putin. They talked about the fact that he quickly released a conference where he was talking about that he will not be supplying Ukraine with these Tomahawks as the United States, they themselves need it. I think, if I'm not mistaken, and this is only if he never knew it, but if he only realized now, he realized that a small country such as Ukraine going up against a superpower such as Moscow can only be bad for one country, and that country is Ukraine itself. Meaning that Russia will always have the dominance in escalating. So if they fire 2 rockets, Russia will fire 100 rockets. So the ratio, the proportion is not equal at all, and it's not linear. It's not linear, and it's not a straightforward black and white situation. So, excuse me, that guy frightened me a little bit. So my point is that either Trump already knew it, or he only realized it right now after his so-called phone call with the Russian president for 2 hours. He realized that Russia will always and has always been the leader, meaning that escalating with Russia will only lead to a total destruction of Ukraine. Hence, right now, Trump is calling for a ceasefire, and of course, the Kremlin, the Russian people know that. I mean, they know that. Why would they want to stop everything at the current lines if they are in an advantage at every point of the line? They are moving forward. Actually, Russia is moving forward. Hence, Zelensky agreeing with the ceasefire plans proposed by Trump is another way for him to prolong the war, rearm, resupply, re-energize, regroup, and then strike another day. But we all know it. Come on, this is the art of war 101. And the art of war 101 is that live to fight another day. And this is what Zelensky is trying to do. But Russia is actually demands, and it's going to get it, a long-term resolution to this conflict. Meaning that they are not only calling for a ceasefire, they are actually calling for a real solution to this problem. And the real solution to this problem is taking all the Donbass area, which I agree with 100%. And they should also take, and these are not my own thoughts or ideas. This is in plain sight. It would be an advantage if Russia, and it will do so, take Odessa, so that it will eliminate forever, once and for all, the NATO expansion towards its borders. And Zelensky knows that. That is why I think a week ago he quickly militarized Odessa by removing the mayor. So let me show you something interesting. Can any of you guys tell me what this is? It's like a well or something for underground water. You know, this here in this small town, as you can see, these are just normal houses, and it's quite strange. Do people still? I mean, in these areas, is that where they get their water from? Is that the source of their water? Please, guys, let me know. But I do have the answer actually. But I don't want to be corrected, so please let me know in the comment section below. What is that for? Is it drinking water or what is it? Okay, so let me continue with what I was saying. I was saying that Zelensky knows that his time is up, and even a lot of his political members from the Verkhovna Riyadh, or whatever it's called, excuse me for butchering it, Verkhovna Riyadh, the parliament, they know that his time is up. That is why you have a lot of them coming out saying that any peace is acceptable. They are ready to lose even the land, which is an indicator. Excuse me, guys, the noise. The fact that most of the Ukrainian parliament members are coming out in public and clearly stating their views that any peace is acceptable, even if it means losing their 20%, the 20% land that is already in the Russian, that's already part of the Russian Federation by law. This is an indication, a clear indication that they themselves see that this was all a waste of time. There is no way they can defeat Russia, because they were all in the same boat, thinking that once, let me show you, thinking that once Russia, once the Europeans, once NATO, once the European countries or the Western countries impose sanctions on Russia, there will be a regime change in this country whereby the people will rebel against its leadership, and then there will be a regime change, and then everything will be in the control of the Europeans. That's what they thought. Let me show you guys. Beautiful, huh? It's a small stream here. The upstream is on the other side. So basically, that's what they thought. That's why they were all eager to hop on the wagon of, oh, down with Russia, down with Putin, down with his government, F the Russians, we hate them all, you know. Now they are all changing tune. Now they are all starting to come out of the woodworks like cockroaches that they are, rats and cockroaches that they are, talking about, oh, we are ready to accept any type of peace deal. Any type of peace deal is acceptable. Is because they now realize that there is no way the Russian Federation can lose any type of war. There is no way. There is no way the Russians can lose a war even to the United States or to any other country, because Russia, at the end of the day, has nuclear weapons, meaning that from the beginning Russia was stating that this is existential. So they are taking this really personal, really serious. That is why today I read that the meeting proposed, or that was supposed to be, between Trump and Putin was cancelled, because the Kremlin stated that they want it to be tangible. They want it to be seriously planned, not just a meeting of whereby You take pictures here, you take pictures there, you smile here, you know. They want things to be on paper, you know. That is why one of the reasons I really appreciate Putin, you know. The man is just intelligent. He's all about paperwork, not just talking and whatever, you know. In Russian they say a saying called believe but check. Believe but check, or believe but you must check someone's work. You must go through it. I forgot the word. You know, I'm starting to lose my English. In Russian, it's actually "доверяй, но проверяй." You know, and this is exactly what Putin is about. You know, and his government and his leadership and his people all around. It's the A team. You know, it's the A team. So basically, most of the Ukrainian parliament leaders are coming out of the woodworks like the cockroaches they are, because they realize that time is up. Zelensky will not be there forever, and most of them are now also trying to look good, so that once Zelensky and his bandits are out of the government, they want to take those areas. They want to fill those seats, and they want to play nice. They want to play nice not only to the Russians, but they want to play nice also to the Europeans, meaning that they are only thinking about themselves. And this is the sad part about it. They are not even doing this, coming out of the woodworks, because of their country or because of their people, but they are doing it out of selfishness, you know, looking at their future positions, what's lucrative for them. But one way or the other, they will all have to answer for what they did, to what they led to happen to their people, to their country. Ukraine is a beautiful country. Ukraine is a beautiful country. Ukraine has beautiful people, you know. But people can also be misled. People can be misguided, led astray. And I will tell you guys that when you are brainwashed, it's so serious that you don't even know that you are brainwashed. You know? I for once, I was a supporter of Obama in 2008 when he got elected. But once Obama and his clique attacked Libya, another African country, he's African, I was so disappointed. I could not believe it. They did not only destroy Libya, they ravaged it, and up until today, the country has been in shambles, and it's all because of Obama. And I'm going to say it's all because of Obama, because even though he is a puppet controlled, he was the leader of the United States of America, the so-called leader of the new world. But he gave in, you know. So me myself, I was brainwashed, and I did not even know that I was brainwashed. That is the sad part about it, you know. I was not even aware that I was brainwashed, but I was actually brainwashed. So I cannot blame people who are brainwashed, because it's like a drug, you know. It's like you're in a simulation. You don't even know that you're in a simulation. You are in a 2D world. You don't even know that there's 3D. That's the sad part about it. So I do not blame the normal Ukrainian people. I just feel sorry for them that their dictator leader Zelensky, who does not even want to hold elections, is still in power. But his days are numbered, and he knows that. And he's not even Ukrainian, if we are to keep it real, you know. He's not Ukrainian, that's a fact. Google him, go to DeepSeek, go to ChatGPT, go to any type of Grok, give the question, is Zelensky Ukrainian? What is his ethnicity? He's not Ukrainian. That's why he does not give it. He does not give it. I almost insulted. That's why he does not care about the Ukrainian people. And it's sad. So guys, it's really cold right now. I hope you enjoyed the small analysis I gave you about. It was a little bit also a rant because I'm really tired of this excuse me. I'm tired of this I'm tired of the green goblet, you know. Yeah, so please share, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification button so that you will be notified every time I post any video. And a lot of videos are coming, by the way, you know. I got the camera, the video camera. I got the mic, as you can see. I hope that the audio is crystal clear. I know it's not perfect. I'm no Steven Spielberg, but we are trying. And the stabilization is also improving. So I hope you guys like this video. Please share, subscribe, and hit the notification button and help me get to 500 subscribers soon, guys. Okay, bye, пока, ciao. Made in Mother Russia.